Let's talk about keeping your project and its environments healthy. In this section, we'll cover monitoring, scaling, disaster recovery, and troubleshooting. With DXP Cloud, monitoring is a three-pronged approach. It includes alerts, basic monitoring, and advanced monitoring. Let's take a look. With alerts, DXP Cloud can inform you when certain events occur in your project. Just choose the alerts you need and how they should be delivered from the alerts preference page. Let's talk about monitoring. The Monitoring tab leads to the application metrics where you can track your service's resource usage and health. There's a drop-down on the left to select the specific service you'd like to monitor, and there's a drop-down on the right to select the time frame. To conduct deeper and more advanced monitoring, DXP Cloud has the capability to integrate with Dynatrace via the Advanced section in the Monitoring page. If you choose to purchase this add-on, you'll gain access to additional monitoring features such as log trails and custom dashboards. Expecting to experience increased traffic? Just released a new feature or rolled out a new marketing campaign? Scaling can help keep your environment stable. The auto-scaling feature in DXP Cloud can help keep your environment healthy and performing at its best during spikes. Simply turn it on from the Liferay Services Scale tab, and we handle the rest. Then, once the high traffic event has concluded, you can simply disable the feature. It is important to note that you're free to turn on this feature at any time. However, the additional instances will incur an additional hourly charge, which will be calculated and billed to your account. Let's talk about the steps you can take to minimize the impact on your users when disaster strikes. The first step is to prepare a backup. You can manually create a backup from the Backups page here. Just click Backup Now, and a backup is created. We don't think you'll want to pay an employee to click this button hourly, however. So we highly recommend that you configure automatic backups in the backup service's LCP JSON file. The second step is understanding how to restore. From the Backups tab, click the three dots and select Restore. You'll be brought to this page where you can restore to the environment of your choosing. The backup service is in charge of both backing up the production data as well as restoring it to another environment. Make sure that it is always running and healthy. You'll want to have the same versions of the backup service installed on the source and destination environment. The third step is to prepare a disaster recovery environment. A specific disaster recovery environment can be created and configured by the Liferay Cloud team as an additional paid add-on. This environment will be hosted in a different region than the rest of your environments to serve as a fallback in the event that the others are inaccessible. Restore your backup to this environment and redirect your traffic here to ensure that your application is up and running with minimal downtime. It is important to note that this should only be necessary during a large-scale disaster capable of bringing down an entire region. A major natural disaster, for example. The smaller, more common events that affect singular availability zones are handled automatically by DXP Cloud. Services are run concurrently and can be automatically swapped during such an event. This feature does definitely bring peace of mind for you and your customers, however. What happens if you run into issues? Let's talk a little bit about troubleshooting. It is always a good idea to visit and subscribe to the status page for information on the platform's various systems. This is a great troubleshooting step if you are encountering an issue. A common troubleshooting step for many application servers is to delete temporary files. But you're in luck. Gone are the days of needing to manually delete temporary files. With DXP Cloud, since only the most important files are persisted via volumes, you can simply restart the Liferay service and these temporary files are cleared for you. One of the first places to look when troubleshooting an issue is the logs. Each service has a logs tab that can help provide additional information to diagnose the behavior you're seeing. In addition to logging, each service also comes with its own shell. The shell can be used to navigate through the directories of the machine running in the cloud, to review settings and determine what files may have changed. Support access is a feature that we're really excited about. One of the benefits of using our infrastructure is the sharing of information. In the event of an issue, the necessary diagnostic information is just a click away. With your permission, our support team can view logs and environment details to expedite their investigation. You can allow or disallow this access at the environment level. So, for example, you could choose to always keep dev accessible, but only provide access to prod on a case-by-case basis. Support access is enabled by default in each environment, but can be disabled at any time from the settings page.